Good morning, guys. Hey, I wanted to go over your rough draft assignment, which is due tomorrow by midnight. And so here is your packet. If we go to slide 3, just like normal, we have all the links here to access all the material. And so if I click on the new link now for assignment 8, it will come up with the directions. Okay. And so I am not going to go over all of these because honestly, the rough draft is just putting your pieces together. Okay, now there is a specific way of doing it, which I want to talk about, but it's really just taking your information from the assignments 4, 5, 6, and 7 and putting it into a new document. Okay, so that you have one kind of 6 to 8 page research paper that has 5 sources minimum. So if you only have 4 sources, you are going to lose 20% total on this whole paper. Okay, so you need to make sure you have 5 different sources that you're citing from in the paper. Okay, so the rest of this assignment just kind of goes through the steps if you need them written down. There's an example paper right here that I will show you in just a minute. Okay, but that is your kind of directions. So I want to show you how to do it, and hopefully my computer is not super slow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through my drive, and I'm going to open up assignment number 5, paper 1, assignment number 2, or assignment number 6, excuse me, paper 2, and assignment number 7, paper 3. Now, obviously, you are not going to do this if you are still behind in research, okay? But that means you need to get this done as soon as possible because the whole paper is due next Wednesday. And then I'm going to go open up a new document for Google Drive, okay? And this is the one I'm going to work with. So I'm going to title this one assignment number 8. So research assignment number 8, rough draft. Goodness. Okay, and I'm going to set up MLA format just like we usually do. So I'm going to go to Insert, Header, and then I want to change my text to the Times New Roman 12-point font and put it to the right side. I'm going to type in my last name and a space. I'm going to go back and insert my page number. And then I'm going to get out of this header. Remember, this is the only thing that should show up in your header. So I'm clicking out of here, and I'm going to reset my text because it goes back to the other stuff. So Times New Roman, 12-point font, and then, where is it? Double spaced. And I'm going to type in my heading, which is my name, the teacher's name, the class name, and the due date of this assignment, which is September 30th, 2020. I'm going to center my text to put my title, which should be something about your topic. I'm going to hit enter a couple times and put it back to the left. Now this is where you're going to start copying over, okay? So the rough draft is fairly simple. You're going to start by copying the body of your paper, okay? So just the paper that you've written so far, okay? So I'm going to start by highlighting all of my essay. I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to paste it. But don't X out of this assignment yet. We're not done with it. Then I'm going to go to assignment number 6, and I'm going to do the same thing. Okay, so I'm going to try and do this as quick as my computer lets me so you're not watching a 45-minute video. Oops, too far. Okay, so I'm just going to copy the paper. And I'm going to paste it underneath where I just pasted paper 1. Okay, now notice that when I do that, I now have an introduction from paper 1, okay, right here, and then I have my essay, and then I have my conclusion for paper 1 and an introduction for paper 2. We do not need those. So you can actually go through and delete the intro and conclusion for these pieces, okay? Because you only need one introduction and one conclusion for the whole paper. So you will be able to take what you've written in other papers and kind of adjust this and add more to it, and the same thing with your conclusion. But you definitely want to make sure that you're taking out those extra intros and extra conclusions. So now I'm going to go to paper number 3, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take this, and I'm going to copy my paper over. And I'm going to paste it down here at the bottom. Okay. And again, I would want to go through and delete the extra intro. The conclusion here, you are probably going to want to add to, so that it incorporates everything from the problem to the solutions to the best solution. So that now you have one whole paper instead of different parts. Okay. After the paper comes your works cited page. So I'm going to go to Insert, Break, Page Break, and that gives me a brand new page right here. Okay. And so what I'm going to do is go to paper 5. I'm going to copy over my works cited page. And paste it into assignment number 8. Then I'm going to go back to paper 6. I'm going to copy over my works cited page. I don't need the title again, just the entries. And I'm going to paste it into assignment 8. Then I'm going to do it again with paper 3. Okay, so you're doing this over and over again until you put your paper all in one document. Okay. Now the thing with the works cited page now is that you might have used the same kind of articles for different papers. So if I look through here, all of these look different. Okay. Until I come to government. I have government twice. And so I do not need this. So what you want to do is go through and get rid of double entries, and then you're going to want to alphabetize it. So I definitely know that this author, because it's an S, does not go at the end of my works cited page. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight it, go to cut, and it will remove it, and then I can find where it needs to go up here, and then I can just paste, and that's an easy way to move your works cited. So then I would continue to move these around. Okay. So cut. And I would put that right here. Okay, so I would continue to alphabetize it. Oops, that didn't do what I wanted it, so I'm going to highlight it again. I'm going to go up to Format, Align and Indent, Indentation Options, Hanging. There we go. The hanging indent. Okay, so you would go through that, make sure you don't have anything repeated, everything is alphabetized, and then for the last piece, I'm going to add another insert page break, and then I'm going to copy the outlines. Okay, so I don't need my conclusion, so I can skip that part for paper 1, but I'm going to do the introduction, and I'm going to copy that and paste it in my rough draft. Now I am done with paper 1, so I can get rid of that. Then I go to paper 2, and I do the same thing with the outline, and so on and so forth. Okay, I still don't need my conclusion here, So I'm going to skip that part, and I'm just going to highlight the body pieces of the outline, and I'm going to fix my indents and paste it there. And now I'm done with paper 2. And then finally, my last step is to finish off my outline. I am going to keep the conclusion because you do need the conclusion at the end of the whole paper, but I don't need my intro because this is paper 3. So I'm going to copy, and then I'm going to paste my outline. And then I'm done with that. Okay, so you have your whole paper here. Your whole paper needs to be 6 pages, just the paper itself. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, at the bottom of 6, that's your minimum. Mine goes a little bit longer. And then you have your Works Cited page and your outline, the whole outline at the end. Okay, and that's what your rough draft should look like.